everyone. I am Nisha Sadiq from Pakistan and I am so excited to welcome you here today. I hold a bachelor's degree in physics completed in 2023 and then I have been taken my IELTS exam with flying colors. I have been working as an IELTS and English language mentor, helping students like you achieve their dream band scores here. Over the years, I have guided many students in enhancing their speaking skills, building confidence, and mastering strategies that actually work, not just for speaking, but for all four modules of the IELTS exam. So, whether you are aiming for academic or general training, I am here to share with you practical tips, proven techniques, and personalized feedback to boost your performance. IELTS is more than just a test. It's a gateway to global opportunities, and I am here to make that journey smoother for you. So if you're looking forward to prepare your IELTS exam, so that many students have the question about the IELTS. What is an IELTS? IELTS, this is an international English language testing system there. And then, what are the contents of IELTS? The main question rises here, why the IELTS is so important here? What is the main purpose of IELTS here? And then the next question is about the test administration. You know, any institute, when they make and they build an institute there, so there are some SOPs. So IELTS also have some SOPs or some restrictions. So these are the test administrations. Next, the format of IELTS, like how you can give your IELTS test, what kind of modules are there, and then the IELTS test pattern are there. And the next is there, what is the purpose of IELTS there? So that test is designed to access the English language ability of the people who are intended and that who are aiming to study abroad there. That test is not required for those there. It is for the international language test. If that test requires to check your ability if you are moving in abroad and foreign countries, either you have the capability to survive there. So that's why that test covers your 4 language skills here. 4 language skills like listening, reading, writing, and then speaking here. So now the next question is here, what are the tests, what are the administrations of IELTS here? So IELTS administrations require IELTS tests are administered throughout the world there. The different countries participating and they are giving you more opportunities in IELTS there, and more than 500 centers and over 125 countries there. IELTS is available in, if you want to cover up your IELTS here, so it depends on you. If you have failed your exam there, so you can cover up your exam within a 1 month. How many, and there are no limitations how many attempts you can do there. Until you will succeed, you can retake your IELTS exam there. And then as you will give your test there, as you will take your test, so then the result will be announced within the 15 or 13 years, and you can receive your IELTS copy there. You can receive your certificate, and only 1 copy will be provided to you there, because if somehow in any incident or in an accident you lost your copy, your certificate there, so they will not provide you, they will never provide you any other certificate, and replacement copies will never be provided there. And one thing is more that many students have the questions like, when your exam will be valid there, when your test will be valid. So IELTS test will be valid only for the 2 years. Within a 2 years, then it will be expired there, and there are no restrictions on the candidates. You can retake your test as many as you want. The format of IELTS here, there are 2 formats of IELTS here. First one is an academic, and the second one is a general training here. Academic training for those students who are aiming to study abroad for their study purposes there. So that test requires to study or for the graduate or for the postgraduate students here. Admissions to undergraduate and postgraduate courses should be based on the results of this module there. It depends on your requirements, how many bands you require there for the to move in that country there. And then the next question is, does IELTS include American English? So IELTS is an international English language testing system. So international language, it means that the American English automatically will be included there. So there are 3 kinds of accent that will contain your IELTS test. First one is American, British, and Australian. and the most difficult accent is an Australian accent here. And the next is there, what topics are covered in IELTS? IELTS covers so many topics. It's a wide range of the topics. It contains the high vocabulary, the complex structure, advanced vocabulary include in your IELTS exam there. And these students and that test specified who want to study at the university level or for the work permit there. Then the IELTS test pattern. IELTS test pattern, what kind of IELTS test is that? So in that IELTS test, there are total 4 modules. 4 modules. Now let's see what type of these modules here. So first one module is a listening, reading, writing, and then speaking. Listening, there is a one examiner who will give you the audio, and it's just for the 30 minutes, and the time will be allotted for the 30 minutes. And the listening contains 40 types of questions. Now the question is here, what kind of these questions are? These questions contains true false, MCQs, list of headings, sentence completion, one-line answer there. So there are multiple options here that include in your IELTS questions here. IELTS listening, reading, and after listening, when you will be cover up your cover up your 30 minutes here. So after 30 minutes, examiner will give you the answer sheet that you can fill your answer sheet within 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, then the next module will be start here. So total 40 minutes will be required for the one module for the listening there. Move to the next, that is a reading. Reading is the most difficult, and you can say that is a competent reading there in an IELTS, because the reading is so, the vocabulary, the passages are so containing so difficult vocabulary there. So reading is the most difficult module in an IELTS. Just because of that, the time is too short. You contains long passages there that you should be read there, and then you will have to find out your answers there. So answer, what kind of questions are including in that? So 40 questions. 40 questions contains different types of questions here. For example, true, false, MCQs, fill in the blanks, list of headings, and yes or no types of general statement there. These are the questions that include in your IELTS reading. And in an IELTS reading, academic reading and general training, both reading sections or passages are different. In an academic there is 3, but in the general one it contains 5 passages total for the IELTS reading there. Next, writing. IELTS academic writing and general writing both are different there. Writing, it contains 2 tasks there that you will have to complete within 60 minutes. First one task is about the IELTS, you can say it's a general report writing or somehow the letter for the general one, and then the second to write the paragraph, to write the essay, and that essays contain the different types of questions there. Sometimes opinion based, sometimes it's your mixed discussion, sometimes it's a mixed operatory, and sometimes it's a discussion based, opinion based. So these are different kinds of questions that include in the IELTS writing there. Next one is here the speaking task. Speaking contains 3 parts here. First one part, examiner will ask you questions that are related to yourself. Second part, examiner will give you one of the cue card, and that cue card you will have to prepare for the 1 minute. And as you will be prepared, then examiner will ask you, now it's your turn for speaking. You will explain your module, you will explain your cue card within 2 minutes with a good fluency. So that part is only specified to check your fluency level. How either you will be able to speak up for the 2 minutes there. And then the last part is your discussion base. You have to discuss one question for the 2 minutes or for the 3 minutes. It's up to you how many answers or your discussion level are there. So in that question, you can give your opinion, your advices, the experience, or the events that you have faced in your life there. That's all. And that contains only for the 11 to 14 minutes, the time are allotted there. And the next question is here, IELTS band scores format. How many IELTS band scores? So there are total 9 bands in an IELTS. And that bands will be divided into a different scores here that you can see here: academic reading, general reading, and then the listening here. So these sections are divided into these bands scores are divided into different kinds of MCQs there. How many bands you require there, you will be work according to that, and you will work according to your desired band scores there. That's all. Thank you so much for listening to me. if you are looking for smart strategies, real-time practice, and personal mentoring, you are in the right place. Let's grow, learn, and win together. Thank you so much.